where you are around Southern California, you're only a tank of gas, round trip in most cases, to an amazing alpine lake, Big Bear Lake, home to rainbow trophy trout. We're going to show you how to not only catch them, but local guide legend John Cantrell is going to show you how to think like a fish. But first, here's a look at this week's catch.
John Cantrell here with Think Like a Fish. Here we are in the middle of September already. Oh my gosh, where'd the time go? We got through Labor Day. Labor Day was pretty crowded and busy up here. Kind of expect that the last year on. Now we're back to the slow snail's pace of fall. It's getting cold enough now. Some of the leaves are starting to change. If you like the four seasons, you need to get up here. Oktoberfest has already started. I'll have one. Oh no. Anyway, Oktoberfest is going right now. Last weekend was the beginning of it. Got a little bit of wind today on the water. Great day today. We got a 3.75 rainbow. 10-year-old kid. So that's pretty cool. Make some memories there. Where at? Well, down by the dam. The fish are still kind of hanging down there. Trying to figure these guys out. They're moving around quite a bit actually. Trying to think like a fish can be a little difficult sometimes. So temperatures on the lake right now from the top to the bottom, from the east to the west, are almost the same. We're around 64, 65 degrees from the surface all the way down to the bottom. Oxygen levels are almost the same from the top to the bottom. So what we're seeing around is some of the bottom actually floating up to the surface, so it looks kind of yucky. But that happens. It's the turnover, the fall turnover. And it won't be too long. The cooler water will be up on top and the warmer water will be down below. And that's kind of where we are in their environment that they're in right now. The vegetation flowing throughout the system in the lake at different levels is it's there, it's happening. So if you're trolling, you need to be quite aware of that and check your lines quite regularly to try to keep the weeds off. It doesn't work very well when the worm's got a weed on it. Anyway, Red Magic caught the big fish today. We'll show you that one a little bit. So, what's coming up? Oh, it's like I said, it's fall. The big fall classic here is called TroutFest, and that's going to be put on by the Western Outdoor News, October 1st and 2nd. Get some information on that. You can check my website. I'll have some stuff posted on there, some phone numbers for you. So anyway, that's coming up here shortly, and they'll be putting some big fish in again, and the fishing should really start catching on once this water hits around 60 degrees. We're about 64. She's dropping about 2 degrees a week, so it should be right about October 1st. So it should be a lot more active. It should be the numbers should go up, and hopefully there'll be some bigger fish in there, and that's always a good thing. Down by the dam the last week, we've caught a couple of crappie and one bluegill, so they're starting to get a little active as the water's cooling down, which I think is a little strange because they usually like warmer water. But let's see, what was it? 2 on worms and 1 on a Red Magic of all things again. So yeah, they're hitting lures, they're hitting lures and hitting worms both down by the China Island down there. So somebody else was telling me that they caught some fish caught some crappie down there jigging, kind of an orange colored jig. So yeah, that makes sense. They're starting to get active. I don't know how long that'll last because the water's cooling down. So, John Cantrell here with Think Like a Fish, and don't forget, the worst day of fishing beats the best day of anything else. We'll see you at the scales.